to now, you know, the last week to 10 days, everything went berserk, but that was possibly because I had enough water from the water tubs that I'd managed to put in place. It's kept me going till now, but I am out of water now and it's worrying. I've sort of kissed goodbye to the cucumbers now. They're just solid with mildew, powdery mildew, so I've accepted that. It was better than last year because beginning of June, it got covered in red spider, which I'm almost adamant was from some bamboo canes that I bought. But anyway, that killed that crop off. It's been hard, you know, this romantic idea that grow your own, it's lovely. It is lovely. The taste is superb, but it's bloody hard, you know. It's just the water now. Everything's getting really stressed. My beetroot are stressed. Potatoes, lifted them. The skins have gone really hard. So I'm just praying for a bit of rain. I know the last few videos I've done is excited about producing food, making a blackberry and apple crumble, which I thoroughly enjoyed, and it went down very nice. 2 sittings with that and it was lovely. So, you know, the benefits are lovely and the taste is just superb, you know. It's but it's hard work. I'm now inundated with weed, so you concentrate on one thing and then that needs doing. So the weed is just everywhere, you know. It's all gone to seed now, so I'm going to have a hell of a task to bring that back round. I've got to rip out the lettuce because that's just bolted and gone to seed. All the coriander's gone to seed, and that's with me cutting it down last time. It's now bolted again, so I've just got to accept that. That's failed. It's interesting because when I first started doing this, I grew everything, you know, and you end up giving away a large percentage, but you also end up throwing a large percentage, and then the second year you still get really excited. Even if the year before was crap, you still get really excited. Yeah, I'm going to go for this sort of December, January time. You get the seed catalogues out, you start looking at, I'll grow that and I'll grow that. But now I'm into year 4. I've just specifically grown. I thought, right, no, that's it. I'm just going to grow what I want to grow and what we actually eat. So your potatoes, your tomatoes, your cucumbers, your sweet peppers, your chilies, and think, right, okay, let's click into preservation. Let's preserve this. So the tomatoes preserve lovely, and I did a little video. I made a curry. Yeah, it would be a bit too hot actually. Yeah. Anyway, so I've grown loads of herbs. Herbs have been superb. So it's just now I've accepted that it's been a tough year. The crops are stressed. I've got no water left. I'm not moaning, but this is the reality. I'm not on the mains here. There's no water. Whatever I capture is what I get. You know, so probably next season I'll probably have 45 gallon drum rain barrels in place to enable me to capture more water. You know, we've got to think ahead. It's tough, but it's enjoyable, and guess what, we'll do it all again. I've had a bit of blossom end rot coming on the tomatoes, but I've nipped them off, but they're okay. I'm pleased with that. The carrots are doing all right, but I'm not writing it off yet. But it's hard work, you know. It's hard work. I think the guy that inspired me was not only my granddad or both grandparents, but I started to watch, going back probably 10 years ago now, Hugh Fernley Whittingstall and the River Cottage. That really gives you a lift, and when you watch his DVDs back, it gives you a lift. So for me now, I'm trying to get as much as I can out of the crop, especially the tomatoes and the beetroot. The onions are fine. They've all been now platted and bunched, and they're all hanging in a dry place, so that's fine. I just need to preserve now and beat last year's record of 28 jars of produce. That's carrot and coriander soup. I did tomato passata. I did the curry, which I videoed at the weekend. I might make some chutney with the chilies because they're doing really well. So I'm not writing it off, but when you look round, you think all the hard work you've put in, it's sort of disheartening, but we'll do it all again next year. Take care.